Wel, boneddigion a boneddigesau. Croeso cynnes mawr i chi gyd i'r Ardd Fotaneg y dydd hynod hyn. Byddwch chiau gyda gweud ymddiheiriad. Yr ymddiheiriad hwnna, fel chi'n gallu gweld yn y tyflynnau sy'n o flaen chi, Mr Hugh Francis sy'n fod i siarad â chi heddi, ond anffodus mae Hugh Francis mas yn bonio. A mae wedi... Mae wedi mynd digon pell wrtho ni wedi fe. Mae'n credu bod glaw gyda fe mas fyna hefyd. Ond mae mas yn bonio, so felly Cellan Williams ydw i, fi yw pennaeth arlwyo a chorfforaethol yma yn yr ardd, a hwn yw yn drydydd flwyddyn ni, a'n trydydd flwyddyn gyda chi, a mae'n neis gweld siwr gymaint o wynebau cyfarwydd nôl yma gyda ni eto. Mae hwn yn event mowr sy'n mynd mlaen o nerth i nerth, flwyddyn i flwyddyn, a rwy'n falch iawn i cael chi yma i gyd. Hwn nawr bydd, o ddar trwytha welon i chi, ni wedi bod yn fysi iawn yma yn yr Ardd Fotaneg. Mae'r ardd yn tyfu, yn fwy na beth mae wedi wneud o ddar dechreuo ni. A mae hwnna yn ddiolch yn fawr iawn i lot o chi sydd fan yma yn dod a supporto ni gyd yma yn yr Ardd Fotaneg. A diolch yn fawr o chi i gyd i fod yma heddi eto. Gydwa chi ddim yn fwy, rwy'n moyn mynd mlaen ar diwrnod, a fe hoffwn cymeryd y cyfle nawr a droiau Saesneg nawr to introduce Streek, our chairman. Diolch yn fawr i chi gyd am ddod.
And good morning to all our members, guests and visitors. Welcome and croeso to Carmarthenshire 50 Plus Forum's AGM and annual event. We're extremely pleased to see you here once again. In fact, we're here for the 4th year running at the National Botanic Gardens, the pride of Wales and of the rest of Britain too. I'm really sorry about the weather, but there wasn't a lot we could do about that. We're hoping that it's going to improve this afternoon. Our membership continues to rise. It is now in the region of 2,700 individuals, but there are a lot more people in Carmarthenshire who haven't yet signed up and who are eligible for membership. And the main purpose of the forum, as you know, is to give the Council the benefit of our opinions and advice, particularly when they are considering new and possibly controversial legislation. And they need to know what we think of their current services too. We do this by completing surveys, which are sent out at least once a year by post. We have now completed no less than 16 comprehensive surveys. The subjects have covered a wide range of matters important to us and to the Council, as we all cope with reduced budgets and rising expectations. The Wellbeing of Future Generations Wales Act 2015 came into force this April. It places a duty on the Council, among other bodies, to think in a sustainable and long-term way to bring about a more prosperous, resilient and healthier Wales, particularly healthier, with greater equality and cohesion in communities within a thriving cultural framework. The Council needs our input in order to be able to do this efficiently. Ageing Well in Carmarthenshire is a Council initiative prompted by the Older People's Commission, working to achieve the Welsh Government's strategy for older people. March 2018 is the target date for actions aimed at creating more age-friendly communities in Carmarthenshire. It addresses, among other things, a major concern which has come out of our survey responses: transport, or rather the lack of it. The county's public transport provision is to be reviewed with the aim of sustaining the network, always allowing for resources available. You will be glad to know that the bus pass, or more elegantly put, the All Wales Concessionary Travel Pass, sounds much more grown up, doesn't it, is to continue. Good availability of transport, whether public or private, is key to alleviating loneliness, particularly in the rural areas. The Country Car Scheme, although successful in Wales in the past, now has fewer volunteers. It has been suggested that insurance and health and safety concerns may be part of the problem, but there are some members of the Council who hope to address that issue. Our opinions are now being sought in survey number 17, which you've received in the post recently. As budgets tighten, choices have to be made, and the Council wants to know our choices. Previous subjects have been many and various, including waste and cleaning services, dogs in the community, internet use, substance abuse, leisure activity and facilities, affordable housing, road safety, welfare reform, electoral services, physical activities, and tourism, and the effects thereof. Some matters, like community safety, budget consultation, and council performance, have come up more than once. The current survey covers theatres, the venerable Lyric in Carmarthen, the spanking new furnace in Llanelli, and the charming little Miners Theatre in Ammanford. That's my favourite. We are being asked about trading standards again. This isn't just about weights and measures, product safety and fake goods. It covers those nuisance telephone calls, of which I'm sure everybody has had some, money lending, lotteries, investment fraud, building contractors, you know, the ones who come and want to dig up your drive and lay down tarmac, which you really don't need. It also covers second-hand cars and scam mail, rather. But a growing problem these days is scam email. One of our speakers, PC Gareth Jordan, on my left here, is a cybercrime expert who will be talking about this and other issues associated with security on the internet and elsewhere. It seems that the older we get, the more likely we are to fall over. And we don't have the same physical resilience we had when we were young. Do you remember how having scabbed knees was a playwright badge of honour? Now you're more likely to have a compound fracture. A falls prevention campaign will include widespread distribution of leaflets and posters to 50-plus forum members and to other networks. They will contain advice on how to avoid tripping up and particularly missing that last step on the stairs. You know, when you're not really paying attention, you're thinking about the next thing you're going to do. The Highways Department is contributing by inspecting pavements and lighting on a more regular basis and putting right any defects. A loose paving stone can spell danger, so look out for it. A new website will signpost would-be learners to the many opportunities there are in the areas of arts and crafts, IT, languages, and work-related skills available from various providers in the county. Libraries will continue to deliver computer classes and are improving the mobile library service, which will include IT provision and services information. They'll still have books, too. Older age brings with it many problems. Perhaps one of the worst is dementia. As the population ages, so does the fear of dementia in oneself or in one's partner, friends, or relatives. As part of the Wellbeing and Ageing Well in Wales programme, the Council will continue to support the work of the Alzheimer's Society in developing dementia-friendly communities in Carmarthenshire and will implement a public awareness campaign. Today, we have a special Dementia Friends area in the theatre here, where there is plenty of information and advice available. Dementia is more than just loss of memory. I'm pleased to say that we, the Carmarthenshire 50-plus Forum, have made a unique contribution to the dementia friendliness of the Botanic Gardens. 2 coloured toilet seats have been installed with bilingual signs for the doors, one for the ladies and one for the gentlemen, as part of the 50-plus Dementia Friends initiative. They have been given by us and funded by the Community Resilience Coordinators in an ongoing campaign to make Carmarthenshire a dementia-friendly community. Another frequent accompaniment to ageing is loneliness and isolation, perhaps because of loss of a partner, or not having family nearby, or maybe not having family at all. I mentioned earlier the importance of transport. We need to make getting out of the house and into a community environment as easy as possible. The active Sir Gar programme supports healthy lifestyles and provides opportunities for socialising and making friends. And the third sector broker project is being further developed to support social activities, particularly at the local level. Responses to our last survey stress the importance of places to meet, whether community centres, cafes, pubs, or the local shop. Local shops and post offices are, of course, especially important. As always, volunteers are needed, and they are increasingly being rewarded through time credits as more organisations join the scheme. Isolation often comes if we are no longer confident about driving. The short courses for older people, which are run by the Council's Road Safety Department, we have long supported them, and they're still going strong. 226 people have now attended these excellent courses and are no doubt feeling more confident with their driving as a result. Our Walking Well programme continues to be successful and is benefiting our members, not only because of the exercise, which is so important in later life, but also the opportunities for social interaction that it offers, meeting people and making friends. We continue to represent your interests at the Welsh Senate for Older People in Cardiff and through our associations with Sir Gar, Ariol and Equality Carmarthenshire. Dementia Friends are with us here today, as I said. In March this year, we attended their seminar in Llanelli, along with Sarah Rashira, the Older People's Commissioner. It was a revealing and informative event, and we hope to be working more with them in the future. I've nearly come to the end now. The government is encouraging us to consider two things, both of which require careful thought. Smart meters, which may turn out to be a good idea in the long run, but I've heard that there are quite a few teething problems, so be careful. And the flu jab, which is definitely a good idea if you are in a vulnerable group. Get it sooner rather than later. Thank you for coming today. In spite of the weather, I think it was very brave of you. At least the glass house is nice and warm. Thank you.